don't say nothing, but he did. He called you a boy or a man or whatever the fuck it is. And she got pissed and she went and she told hey Zine. Hey Zine.
He gonna hurt himself with his
short ass. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I'll come in whenever you need to. I'm going.
Okay. So she told she sat down in the HR dude office and was going off on him about them not liking her because she's trans, and he's like, my son is gay. It has nothing to do with that, you know? So Aubrey's the type that thinks she can come to work whenever the fuck she get ready. She can be late. She can tell you when she's leaving. So then she storms out. She quits and told Jose he was fake if he stayed there. What did she say to you, Jose? I won't speak for you then.
She didn't say fake, but she did use an emotional, manipulative way. She said, you can stay here, you can come here, but I'm done with it. You know, basically putting me in a position where I have to be the breadwinner while you stay home because you no longer want to work. You no longer want to understand that you're making this situation something that it wasn't. And you keep trying to, I don't care what you do, but I know what I'm doing. Mind you, this is also my ride, everyone. So,
but it shouldn't be because, again, he owns his car. He has a truck and it's his. He paid for it outright. No car payment.
She was sweet with y'all, but she glazed over the condo situation.
Go ahead. I want you to tell him. I'm going to put you over here so they can hear you.
Cincinnati was very tumultuous for me because there were so many things that happened. And for me, I feel I definitely tried to pour into you. I did try to understand. Yes, I did say, you know, it's okay, you don't gotta work. I'll figure it out right now. I did until I started saying, you don't want to try at all. And it started wearing and tearing on me. And you keep saying, you know, how's somebody supposed to help you if you don't tell them? I'm telling you all the time. My finances should tell you too. And I feel like there are things like that you should be able to catch on to. You shouldn't want to see somebody drown.
Right.
And
can we tell everything?
We might as well.
Okay, so she was cashing out buying niggas food on his card, taking niggas lunches and getting weed and shit on his card with his money. This is just in Cincinnati still. We ain't even got to here yet. Well, Nashville yet.
I'm doubling back to let you all understand that this has happened in such a crazy way. We're going through the condo process. It's already stressful. As anyone who sold anything knows. Now you have somebody on your back telling you, you know, you're not standing up enough, you're not doing this enough, you're not getting a lawyer enough. I'm already working. For me, I kind of didn't care, and I'm not going to lie, I did not, because I'm working so much. I don't have the money to get a lawyer really or get the news involved too much because I really don't have time. I'm worn out. I'm so worn that I'm kind of just letting things play out how they can play out. And I have you in my ear. You're kind of making issues with the other people who own the condo even worse.
Yep, cussing them out.
Yes, and everything is because you're trans. And everything is because you're trans. It's very hurtful. It's very heartbreaking. And it made them not want to help me even more.
Right.
So.
Meanwhile, she's telling Jose, I keep fucking telling you closed mouths don't get fed. You need to tell Petita what you need. You need to get a job.
Then when there's job opportunities or you're going to get a job, it's always you didn't get the job. With that, it's in my heart. Did you not get the job or did you not want the job if it was offered?
How to walk, so
and everything is because you're trans. It's very hurtful. It's very heartbreaking every time because it's like, when are you going to help me? You keep telling me you're not my last situation, but
even though it ain't
you're becoming worse.
She's telling him that he can't date, he don't need to date. Meanwhile, she's running through niggas in Cincinnati, bitch. Running through them. You understand me? Like,
I have no dating experience, no life.
You know what I mean? Jose has been single for a very long time. But by choice, by his own choice. Not because he, you know what I'm saying, he just didn't want to date. he's trying to grow himself and know himself. You understand me? So now he's like, I think I'm ready to get out here. She's like, no, you don't need to. You need to get your life together. You need to understand yourself. You don't even know how to stand up for yourself. You ain't ready. These niggas out here got this going on. They doing this and
That's diabolical when you ain't even helping
Yes,
him.
all of that. And when it comes down to
Ain't
it,
equally
you're
supporting
trying to
him.
school me on
That's
that.
crazy.
I need you to school me on how you gonna stay at the shop. And
Cause
help
I
me
don't
bring
like
this
telling
shit.
my stories no
Because
more.
I need to see it.
I'm trying
I'm
to
trying to
forget
see
them.
the good in everything.
we were.
Every time my heart was breaking, I tried to piece it back together to hope that she would see something. When she was in her, we're still in Cincinnati, when she was in her bag with, her old manager, Bigfoot, it was a whole issue of,
Meanwhile, she keep telling everybody she worked for her for 2 years, which is why she couldn't get a regular job. Lies. I asked her the other day, I said, did you work for her for 2 years? I did it in secret.
yeah. With that, I was still getting abused with that too. You have personal phone calls where you have me getting off of work. I've worked a long shift. That's why TT told you, everybody, that conversation took me off guard and for a whim. It did, because it's like I just worked this long shift. I barely had any money. I probably didn't make that many tips. And now I have to sit here with this. And my body's uneasy. I'm uneasy. My equilibrium is just wrong. This is so much for me. But again, I hate those punches and try to understand, yeah, maybe I don't know who I am. But at the same time, how can I know who I am when I'm doing
She kept
everything
telling him
to
he
figure
didn't know
out,
who he was.
who I am? And when it comes to that, you have Bigfoot telling you how I need to go ahead and use my superpower, use this and that. You have meetings with me about how I don't understand you as a trans woman. You're not understanding me how I'm financially in debt right now. You're not understanding that.
I'm trying to do what I can.
You're not showing me no sense of gratitude, nothing.
That's the craziest
And I'm
part.
trying to
Like,
get a job.
you try to help people
Job
and they don't show
opportunities
you
because I did. You
gratitude, and then
made
it
it
be
look good, like
like,
you were going to them. I'm showing
and
you
they
that I'm
really,
trying, but I
you
just
can't
can't. I
leave.
can't with Cincinnati. It's such a dark, it's a dark cloud here. You're a dark cloud, making it darker.
And she hated it, but she was running through niggas.
Yes, you were definitely in the dark cloud moment, but you were letting rain storm from men on you. And it didn't matter. It didn't matter what I was going through. You didn't care if I was going through something. You were trying to tell me how to handle my mother's situation. How I'm supposed to go about it, how I should do this, I should do this. Now, contrary to beliefs, my mother might be a lot of things, but she said when she first met you and told me we might not have been on the best terms, but she said you're a user. She said it, and she said she didn't like the fact that you did not like where we sat the first time we met. We all met, and she paid for your food. So
We didn't want people to look at Aubrey a certain way because we loved Aubrey. You know what I'm saying? We didn't need the outside people to I'm trying to tell you she this, she that, because y'all don't know her. So that would be like somebody stepping in talking about your sister, they don't know your sister. But you can say what you need to say about your sister because you've gotten to know her, you know your sister. So we were trying to hold shit within our circle.
yes, and we didn't need anyone else telling us, didn't you see it? Why didn't you do this? It's so much tied to that because you wanted to see a person be great.
Yeah, look, let's just say me and Andre didn't even know. They didn't. We didn't tell. Me and Jose kept this secret. It was just, and then Marshall saw certain things, and Marshall would say things too, like, why is she treating him like that? Why is she talking to him like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, people may say certain things like that, and I'm like, we call her the mother hen because, and I've had to tell her several times, like, stop doing that. You know what I mean? But it's just this here, when they moved to Nashville, he had already been in a space of, I would pull up and Jose is walking up the street. Jose needed space in his mind. And I did not know. I did not know.
And it's just find myself a piece of sanctuary because I couldn't get peace at home. I didn't have somebody that truly cared about my mind. It was always me, and Darren, and didn't see how much I gave. Mind you all, we haven't even got to how my condo money is no longer existent.
So
we haven't even got there.
We ain't even got there. So he cashed out on her when he sold his condo, and he bought the car outright, right? He bought her the bed. He gave her money, like you said. She was crying, talking about somehow she felt ungrateful, but Jose had even gave me money.
There you go.
Right? And apparently she had a problem and was checking him about giving me money, asking him, how much fucking money do you even have in your account left?
There you go. You can't get mad at me because you want to open
You
your
forgot
mouth.
I was helping y'all?
Stop doing
Because
that.
you wasn't?
But,
Because
man,
that wasn't even enough to give you. That wasn't even enough.
It was plenty. It really was. It was what I needed when I needed it. And I'm so grateful for it. But even as of late, you know what I'm saying? It was me paying you back. You know what I mean? Just for what you did for me helping with things even lately. So they ended up quitting the trolley job. And they had
it's crazy because you got friends and then, like, you always
so
be there for your friends, right? I
she
be there
started
for
working
everybody.
at T-Mobile because that
When
was
I
the
need
job
the
she
help.
wanted. She said she had always worked for T-Mobile. Besides working for the bank, she was corporate. This is what she wanted. She was making, $14 an hour, which isn't bad, plus commission. If people came in and she got commission, she got commission. Well, now she has an issue with that because that ain't enough motherfucking money for her. And she's leaving early. She's telling them what she can do. Now, can I say this? I'm this kind of friend. Toddy will tell you, Carbon will tell you, and she will tell you if she's ever honest. Aubrey sings. Aubrey was modeling. And this is all verifiable shit. She was a model. And she's done plays. And I knew in her heart that's really what she wanted to do, was do plays, act, sing, and model. But because I'm that kind of friend, I love to hear her sing, she's Jessica's voice. So I'm the kind of friend. There's a man by the name of Jaron, what's his name? Jaron Lorraine or something. He's all over TikTok and Instagram. He's a vocal coach. And I don't know what happened. He's a vocal coach, and you may see his videos where he is listening to somebody sing songs, and then he'll critique, or not even critique, but he'll tell you what kind of vocals they're using during the songs and stuff. I'm on a plane. I've now hired Jose to help me with this, to do this as a surprise. I give her and pay for her vocal lessons from him. She's now crying. Nobody has ever done
Looking at a story
anything
time,
like
y'all,
this for me
because
before. And I'm like,
I'm
I
Jose.
believe in you. I just want to see you do good. I want this to make you happy. And so we ended up putting the wrong email in because we're trying to do it in secret. We don't answer the email because we thought we knew it. So she missed the date, but because they were so kind and they understood what happened, they went on ahead and did it. He liked her. He even invited her to something, or the class, another class or something. And so I ended up surprising my daughter, doing that for her. A vocal session with him, as well as Carbon. I did it for Carbon too, because Carbon is a singer. He sang all over the fucking world. So I'm like, I just want to see my team win. You know what I mean? If this is what the fuck it takes, then this is what it takes. So I did that for her. I even did a second session for her, right, Jose?
Yes.
I ended up doing a second session for her, because I believed believed in her so much. Again, I didn't know I was too much, and she didn't like to be around me at the time. Didn't know it.
Cause you tell her how stuff she needs to do right.
So
Nobody want when you dealing with a user, that person don't want to hear the truth and how they should do right. That's diabolical to them. You telling them right? Oh hell no.
that's crazy.
Even if you are a healer and
So
they
now
know
this
you do
is all
readings
while they're
or do
in
spiritual
Nashville.
healings for
So
people,
because she had her vocal lesson this day, and her manager, she
they don't
had kept
purposely try to
leaving
do it. It's
early.
just who they
And
are.
her manager basically said, no, not today, to the point where they called the big boss. And the big boss called and said, you can't leave today. And I'm on the phone with her. She's walking around on the phone with me, and she often pays. Excuse me.
It's a tilt
She said, you got me fucked up and left and quit.
Hey,
And I'm like,
it's a tilt fake. Want some more
well, what is her wig gonna do? Because she just up and quit her fucking job. Well, she said, I don't have to take this. You can't
And I
do
had not started my job yet.
He had
My
you,
new job.
you had got the job, but you just hadn't started it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what the fuck is about to happen? Well, that answers my question, because I kept saying, if he didn't have a job, would she have quit? But she knew you had got the job, you just hadn't started. So would she have quit? I don't know.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Wobbly.
But go ahead, Jose.
Yes. Even with that, if we go back to how things were at the trolley, we still had time to still be there. And that was the thing. We were told we did not have to quit. We were told we can just go ahead and let them fire us. We were. But letting them fire us was her becoming a hurricane and making everything an issue.
He keep putting stuff in his mouth, and I didn't know if they can put hot sauce in his mouth. So.
And that was the issue for
He
me,
started
because we would
fussing, I
have been
just put him back in his hand,
financially
y'all.
cool when it
You
came
don't
to
want to hear my
New
baby
Orleans,
fussing. Fuck off.
and we would have had those days that need to be paid for because we finally unlocked.
We got some
the
fried
pay that we were
chicken
working
with,
up
not
towards
fried
paid
chicken.
time off.
They
It's so
taste
much to
fried.
it financially.
Fried
And
chicken
when
with some
the
mashed
time was
potatoes.
to come, it was
I
going to
made my
come.
special sauce.
But it shouldn't have been
That's
like
why
that.
it's
I'm
spicy.
leaving early because you're feeling as if, you know, you can't handle it, you can't take it. But also you keep saying that, let's get this money. How are we getting money and we keep leaving early, and then we're going to Chick-fil-A and we're late all the time. There's no way we're getting money.
Okay, so wait a minute. Let's back up. Let's get into it. Because so many things had happened even before that. Because see, again, I'm saying things, but I'm not knowing the abuse and shit that's
That's
happening
going on in the
behind
background.
the scenes.
Right.
Of her screaming on him and like putting her hand in his face, pushing him out of the kitchen, won't let him cook in the kitchen. Like I said, she's throwing groceries away that she didn't buy. If it was food that he liked and shit.
Abuse.
No, tell him what the fuck she
That's what I
did.
had going on.
It would
Like,
be to the point.
I was begging my girl to help me make food for me and her. Like, damn, and everything you eat since you've been here, I have got up and made it. Me, you, and like. So when I get food stamps on the 5th this month, why the first thing she want to eat is what I buy for me, but specifically for me. I like hot wings, so I bought hot wings for me, and that's what she want to keep eating. It be diabolical, bro. Like, it's like, why you can't go find your food that I specifically bought for you and make it? You don't even have to ask me. This shit usually be throwing me off so bad and making me feel like, bro, did you retire? How I used to feel. It was crazy. Like, you don't even eat spicy shit, but you want to eat hot wings because I bought it for me? That's the same type of thing they talking about, y'all.
And
It's
they're
diabolical.
suddenly just disappearing, or they're bad now, or it's been too many days it's in there, where she had leftovers
It's like,
and they're
ooh,
in there.
this make you happy? Let me eat it all up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Or it's
She
just
started
with her.
turning on the groceries we just bought recently. She turned the refrigerator all the way up to everything frozen in the refrigerator, including the eggs.
Everything is on the coldest. Everything is frozen. Everything is frozen.
That's crazy, man.
Nothing is really edible. And then we have to wonder, well, why is everything frozen? What's going on? What happened?
Right, I could do it.
The two of us are freezing.
She was turning the shit down on 69, 70. Like, why is it so cold in here? Like, we're chattering. Like, I mean, unbearably cold.
If y'all don't know what chattering is, like
It
shivering.
wasn't even hot like that outside.
Almost shivering.
And then she go outside. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's too cold. You can't be because you got the house on 70. So then I'm not knowing she's checking and going off on Jose behind my back. That's how, again, you know when somebody know that they're doing wrong because they wait to do it when ain't nobody else looking. What was she saying to you about the electric that
That's
she
my
really wasn't
pussy.
paying for?
Right, because at first everyone, my condo money was paying the gas and everything. And then when she got jobs, she was. But again, once we go into the depth of that, let's hit that. You didn't have an ID. So I allowed you to have an ID. There are things that I've done that I don't think it have registered for you. And registered for her. Let me say that. And I didn't have to do that, but I did it. So you have an ability to have a life and start over.
Because really she was refusing to get a license because they were still going to put junior on it.
Yes, now we're at they're still gonna put junior and I don't want to get it. I had this going on.
And you supported her through going back to her doctor for hormones and all of this shit, which was costly. I sent her money for it.
I sent her half of the money. I didn't even know you sent her money for it, but I sent her half of the money so she didn't feel like everything was coming out of her bills. So it was half coming out for the doctor.
Yes,
I had no clue that you sent some too.
yes, Jose. Yes.
Mm. Mm.
Yes. I would send her money. When my cash app was gone, I would send it through her Apple Pay. And then I may send you some through Apple Pay too.
Mm-hmm.
So that means she probably wasn't telling you. And that's why I would sometimes say, hey, this is for you and Jose. So now I'm not even sure if she was giving you your part of the fucking money. So sometimes I would say, hey, I sent y'all something. I sent it to Aubrey. Y'all, Aubrey was, this shit is so crazy and diabolical. Aubrey was making him catch Ubers, but she's driving to work in his car now that she got a job that was paying $20. Now, Jose makes...
See, my problem with my ex when all the stuff was, bro, you got a job. Why the fuck do I have to wake you up? Make sure that you eat. Make sure that you calling the night before to make sure you got a ride to work. Like, it's like cause I was offering to do it. That's why. That's why. That's exactly why I just answered my question. That's why.
You make good money. You make $15. $15. Okay? And for her, that wasn't good.
Because she had health problems. And it's like, instead of thinking for herself, she just was dealing with her health problems. But back when we was first getting together, it's like, okay, why don't you call you a ride the night before so you won't have to wake up late, rush to get ready, you ain't eating. Because it's like, she'd rather walk to work and go live and have a pity party. And it used to be like, bro, you don't have to do that. You rather... Oh my god. Just like you was going, that she was going to, what's that place called? Amazon. It's like, why the fuck would you keep trying to go 50 miles away when you can go across the street to Dollar General? That's like how people be think. Like, it's like, you losing. There's no, first of all, you're losing because you have to call for a ride every day. That alone for a person like me, I'm not finna do. I'm not finna let nobody freely just take me to work. Like that shit is diabolical, y'all. Like, and people out here really just sitting in these thought processes and behaviors.
Enough. So then, when she got a job making 20, she was telling him, "You need to go and pick up a second job. This just ain't enough because I need to be able to take care of me and get my hair done and stuff. And I don't want to have to be paying all my money." This is how she's talking to me, paying all my money to bills because I mean, I can't even take care of me. What am I supposed to do for me?
Girl, learn how to braid hair. The fuck?
And not only that, I'm supposed to get a second job because my hours got cut for 2 months, which was really only 1 month. This is the second month. But again, we had to talk about that because I'm telling you, I'm not working 2 jobs. I'm not doing it. Now I want to have someone here. And you don't like that. You don't want to hear
don't
that.
like that.
But I'm not. I will let everything
That's just like y'all.
and fail.
If I got income and I have custody of my kids, you should be the only one working. Or I'm here with my kid, you should be the only one working. Why do we have to keep going through that dumb shit? Because of envy. I went through this with all of my friends and all of my lovers. They feel like it's like, first off, they feel like we gonna survive off my income. Then it's like, hell no. Even with my friends, I tell, bro, get a job. Like, why? I didn't used to get it, gang. Like, I didn't used to get it. I didn't understand, like, my mom used to tell me all the time, this is a user. This is the type of person that'll use you. This is a user. I didn't get it, gang.
But I'm not working 2 jobs because I see the first job that I thought just because it was a walking distance I didn't get. I'm grateful to understand I didn't get it for a reason because I wasn't meant to work a second job with you.
So, and this is not a reflection of Jose at all. It's a reflection of her. Like 2 months, right? Was it 2 months in a row that I paid the rent?
Yeah, you could have got a
Yes, it
nice
was 2
job
months in a
within
row.
that time.
Their rent is $1,700. I'm asking Jose because Spirit say, put your hand on Jose's shoulder and ask if he's okay. And I do that. And he said, no, I'm good, TT. She immediately goes off. We're in the car. She immediately goes off. No, he's not. No, he's not. He needs to open this fucking mouth. I told him closed mouths don't get fucking fed. You gotta fucking tell somebody when he need help. And I keep telling him he gonna get put the fuck out the house because the rent is due.
He got his
He's gonna
hair.
get put out. No, it ain't he get put out because the rent is due and he ain't opening his mouth. Jose had his portion of the rent. Why the fuck are you not asking for help? Because it's you who don't have the portion.
Thank
of the rent.
you.
So
Look, y'all.
I paid it.
When we was first together, she was supposed to be going to Amazon. I'm getting a check. I'm telling her, why in the fuck don't you ask and use your resources? Ask your baby daddies. Ask your aunt. Ask your mom. Anybody that you think is able to help you. Just ask people. You think they gonna just let you be homeless? And then that stuff happened, and I'll be like, ask one of your old hoes or something. Like, I'm joking, but I'm trying to get her to realize, like, I have my side of the income. You have to supply your half of the income, like, of whatever expenses we got. Man, users would, bro. Then they would keep trying to argue their point. It's no point. You don't have a voice at this point. Bitch, if I'm complaining about something that you're doing, it's either fix it or we have to break up. If your voice, it's like she used to always say, you tell me this, tell me that, but you don't never let me respond because we're not arguing. Either you can see it or you don't. Either you're going to fix it or you won't. It used to be that simple, and it's like, no, they'll keep arguing
So,
and
ma'am, that means
arguing
you
and
need
arguing.
that for gas and other bills
But I'm not gonna argue with you because I'm gonna end
So
up
I
beating your
paid the whole
ass.
field. You understand me? And so, do you think she said thank you or gratitude? No.
Oh,
Jose
another
did
thing.
several times
She
over.
could fight too, but I'ma always say
You
it
you
that
feel
way.
bad.
I'm arguing because I'm
Is
gonna
trying to
beat your
also get
yeah
themselves
like
together
that.
for money when they have their own life and you are
I know what
conscious
okay
of that.
was.
You know you have somebody here with you. You shouldn't have to ask or have somebody
That's why
give
we're
you
never getting
anything.
back together, bro.
Because in this moment, it should be, we're good, let's help her. That's how I see
I
it.
done
That's how
talked to her
my mind and perspective
many
was.
times before I went
We
to
should be
jail.
helping
She said
her
I
now that
slapped
we're
her
good in
too.
good standing.
I
Because
wish I
I
would have
didn't
did
have
more
it,
than that.
but I'm not getting ready to let them get put out.
But
My
like,
daughter didn't have it. I paid hers, paid mine, paid his.
got me locked
I
up
didn't have it. So when you see me asking for money, I really the
and
fuck
led me
need
on
it.
the rest of our connection, pretty
And she
much.
does.
Like even when I was locked up,
Bro,
She does because she's been behind.
she say I cheated first. People like this. How this from? I was locked up. You didn't put nothing on my books. You didn't even answer my phone calls. So in my mind, we broke up. People was begging me to come out my cell and coexist with them. You did? Begging. They used to bring me snacks just to cheer me up. Begging me to come out my cell. I had like 4 different bitches that was trying to talk to me as well until I found the girl that was like on my way. She was willing to buy me whole like snack packages, which was around COVID, so like you couldn't. You feel what I'm saying? They put everything in snack packs. Whatever, whatever. So she was offering phone time, all type of shit. I had phone time. Never needed it, for real, because all I was doing was calling my mama and my kids. Like, the bitch wouldn't answer the phone. Mind you, I had multiple people offering me phone time all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said offering, because when I'm in a place like that, I'm gonna manifest everything. I'm not gonna be asking nobody for anything. Like I manifested people that was getting, that was generous and that was getting snack packs to move into my room. Yeah, I was smart, nigga. Like what? I was like, yeah, I like all these little women that's trying to talk to me, but God, I need somebody that's gonna, got a little bag and that's willing to, make sure both of us good. And I returned the favor when I got out of that bitch. Y'all get what I'm saying? So yeah, like I should have waited. I ain't gonna cap. I should have low key waited for Charlotte to get out of jail. But I didn't like her energy. She was an Aquarius. I like more softer women. Like she was way too aggressive. Like in a real relationship, we would have been fighting. That Aquarius that I was talking to in jail, but she swerving down. I was trying to leave you in there to teach you a lesson. Oh, so you don't think when you realized that I moved on while I was locked up, you don't think that like that didn't teach you what I was wondering was that didn't teach you a lesson? No, she say I cheated. Bitch, never cheated. Like it's so fucked up. It's like her mindset and the manipulation is why we never getting back together. Like I can't see it.
Behind the scenes being a good looking person.
Bro, this is so diabolical to me, bro. Showed him that he
Even down
keeps
to
telling her,
like my mom would have paid for our extended stays before. Her family ain't never did that before. Cause my check was off after I got out of jail one time. That bitch. You feel me? She just use. She never see what we do for her. Just like this time when she came back. I've always told her, if you do the right things while you're here, my mom wouldn't have a problem with you, bro. And sure enough, she came, mom didn't have a problem. She just ain't want to do shit. You want to sit up and being afraid to walk by her. That lady so evil, I don't want to walk by her. She scares me, all this and that and the third. I don't even want to go out that way, even though the car parked in the back. I want to walk all the way around the house. Like, that type of shit will piss a Gemini off because it's like, you seeing me a certain way when you ain't even tried to be cordial. You know what I'm saying?
stop car. I experience Nashville. I can't go anywhere because he can't go nowhere unless she drives. And she's telling him, no, we're not going to watch Quatita's lives right now. We'll catch you some other time. We're trying to spend time and we're trying to get our minds together. We need peace and space. And she's just too much.
Exactly.
Because I didn't know I was too much.
You
I
mad?
know now. I didn't know then. I was too much.
Come here. Come on.
I know now.
Come on.
And my food wasn't good enough. Didn't know that. But I know now. And so, she told Jose when he said something to her again, like, he wakes up and she's gone to work and she's gone in his car. And he said something to her like, hey, I told you we got to compromise, but you keep taking the car. And she told him, please repeat it. It got to come from you. Tell them what the fuck she told you.
You can act like you got some sense.
Now, she's right. I did say we need to compromise because I'm still being good and trying to be a good person, knowing you don't have a vehicle. But I still don't have to be a good person because it's my vehicle.
That shit is diabolical. Just like when I got my car. This time around. It's always, really, but this time around, you ain't trying to make sure that I'm equipped to drive this motherfucker. All you care about is you driving. And you know, like, it's like, the first day I got my car this year, she said, can I drive to work? I was walking fast as hell, act like I ain't even hear her ass. Like, bitch, is you crazy? You got a car that you never let me drive. You bitch you. Yeah, I feel one time, I don't know if she was scared that I was gonna, like, leave and do stuff while she was asleep. I don't know. I don't care, actually. But users are diabolical.
I don't want to be in someone else's car, and I'm listening to their tune sometimes. My Ubers have been exceptional. There's no problem with any of them. They have all been divinely exceptional, great people. I mean, they made me smile every rising when I see them. None of them have been bad. But when I'm telling you this, you hit me with the, you have to show me something the same way I showed you something. You can't get to this car until you show me that you're going to go out here and
His car. His car. That's abuse. It's not just using energy. It's abuse. That's abuse.
Or because you're not getting a second job. Both.
Yeah, Keita in his car told him he needs to prove to her that he is looking for a second job before she'll let him use his own car. So it's still so much. It's still so much. It's so much shit.
It is. It's a layer cake that
basically, if she was showing him that she would work, she was saying you need to show. Basically, trying to be like, if I done put all this energy into working and making sure that I got my half of the rent, you need to do the same or get another job before I even let you use your own car. It's like, bitches, you retarded? How does that? This is my house. And my car. That never would have happened to me. He might be a little retarded too, y'all.
One or two layers, but it's deeper.
It's so deep. We ain't even scratched the surface of the shit that has been said and done.
Just like, I have had ways to get around my shit. Like, I only treated my ex bad when she treated me the same way she treated me. I asked her for years, let me drive, let me do this, teach me, make sure that I'm able to get on the interstate and really drive. Like, let's practice. So when she asked to drive my car, I didn't respond, because if she would have made me respond, it would have been like, what's the last thing you said last time I asked you, could I drive your car? You didn't respond, so I didn't respond. The fuck?
I'm just keeping it kind of, I want to go deep in, and we can still double back, but I'm just trying to get to the point of how this just all came to a fucking head. Because I got up and I packed all my shit from Jose's house, and I had shit at my daughter's house, so I had to go get shit at my daughter's house. And I told Jose, as I was taking him to work. So let me be clear. Wait a minute. This is the good part. Wait a minute. I go to take Jose to work because she has taken the car again. And I say, did you eat? You got something to eat? Jose said, yeah, I got my crackers and water. I said, you got what?
I just want to see what it looks like.
That's what he did. I got my crackers and water. I said, not for lunch, you
This
don't.
one I came on YouTube. I went back.
Not for lunch, you don't.
I went
Take
back
this card,
just so y'all
go
can
in
get a
Subway
gist.
and get you something to eat for lunch.
I was on Bigo listening to this.
Now, he had been trying to preserve money because...
Mind you, these are the type of people that will buy other people's shit whenever they get money, right? But ain't offered to do nothing, ain't bought you no gift, ain't tried to take you on a date, ain't tried. You feel me? And it's like, I don't know if this is his mate or partner, you know what I'm saying, that he's talking about. I think they all friends, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine this being my lover though.
He was trying, because he got bills and he...
Then the first day that I started working, she started saying stuff like, I might like this housewife shit. Bitch, that's not the plan. Like, we talk about that shit when we become rich. The fuck, like, what? It's not the plan. That wasn't the plan. I ain't gonna count to y'all, bro. I hate hoes, bro. I hate whores. I hate whores. It's not even always just user energy. It's whore energy. Like, if you want to be a whore, bro. But stop putting yourself in situations to use people and play on their heart. I done told that bitch that shit about the nigga that she keep going back to. Like, man, keep it a buck with that man. No, or should we or? Shit,
And he paid $1,100. He was still short the $600. Okay, and I just didn't have it this time. Literally, I would have just gave it, but I just didn't. I really didn't have nothing in my account. My account was in the red. So I'm like, no. See, first of all, the job he works requires certain things, and I'm like, you got to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm like, get you something from Subway.
Like mental stimulation.
Now,
People
the
have
day,
to
this
eat,
is not the same
bro.
day that I'm leaving. This is a few days before. Maybe you think, you know what I'm saying?
And it's the type of bitches that be like, when I be like, she's the type of bitch that be like, if I be like, maybe I can make you something to eat to take to work, or I can get you some dinners and noodles and different stuff to take to work. No, she want to buy. She got a spending money addiction, along with all the other addictions. It's it night. You gotta go to bed. You can get up. But that's about it. That's about it. That's about it. That's about it.
I've been waiting for you to get money.
Like, I got to use the coupon. And I'm like, okay, good. You got what you wanted? Yes. Okay, great. So, I'm like, you can't do that. You got to eat. You know what I mean? He's like, you're right. This is about to be so diabolical, bitch. There is a reason I wanted y'all to hear that part. A reason. Now, I had been on the phone with her. She had called me a couple times, and the first time she did it, she she's like, I'm on lunch. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I noticed she muted her phone. And I'm like, did you just mute your phone to order food? She was like, yes, bitch, I ain't want you to hear me order. And I'm like, why? She was like, because I ordered chicken. Did you always eat chicken? I don't make it make sense.
All right. She must have ordered for extra people.
This had happened like maybe 3 times. She's going to order her food, getting her food.
Muting herself.
Now, in the Risings, she's talking to Audrey on the phone while she's ordering her breakfast.
So why can't you talk to me?
She's ordering her lunch.
Right.
Audria and myself had no idea. She's ordering on his debit card. Meanwhile, he's eating crackers and drinking water.
Abuse.
To preserve money. Abuse. And she is living her best.
What y'all don't even understand, even if he offered the shit, right? Even if he offered the shit, that's diabolical. You feel what I'm saying? Even if he was like, you can go ahead and get you something to eat today. Just use my debit card. You know, like, matter of fact, we can do joint, you know, or use the same DoorDash account. You feel me? That's diabolical. That's diabolical. Perfect.
So, other shit.
Yeah, because there are things that I'm like, hey, I understand you can use some things to get food, but you went overboard on a couple things because I had no clue. You're going out on my dime, sometimes eating you lunch and everything. I figured you're using your own money or Apple Pay sometimes. Sometimes I am unconscious because I don't look at my account because I don't want to trigger myself because the situation I'm in is triggering because I should not be here.
She shouldn't have used that. Only fuck was on one time. She shouldn't have used your debit card at all because you were eating crackers and fucking water. Tell myself, this is just, this gonna hold me over. And then we'll come home and tell myself, I'm not even hungry for real. I just don't even have an appetite. Bitch, because you didn't ate all fucking day on this nigga dying. I'm big gonna tell him what he can eat.
If somehow you have another meal that manifests, you have a rotisserie chicken.
You don't eat chicken.
No, and mind you, sometimes, yeah, I've had my tuna steak from the fridge or whatever, but
this bitch had a whole rotisserie chicken for herself.
And I'm only getting one meal a day. And maybe a coffee if I want to risk it. If I really want to risk spending that money myself, I'll get myself a coffee. Even though I feel guilty about that. But
and she's cussing because he don't need coffee. He trying to show out because you here. He know he ain't supposed to be drinking coffee. They the doctor told him not to drink no coffee. He say sometimes coffee's hurt him stomach, sometimes coffee's hurt him fucking stomach. But the doctor ain't told him that. But you going off. Listen, I'm at their house, me and Jose, we watch TV, me and her watching TV. Jose get up to get his food. I see him walking around the kitchen. I said, what are you looking for? He looked over her, he said, where's my hot sauce? She turned around, she looked, she turned back. You don't need it. I said, you hear this fucking hot sauce? He said, why would you hide my hot sauce? Where's my hot sauce? I'm not, you don't need it. He has to go through the fucking cabinets, and she would put it way up high where he almost couldn't get it. I said, you can't tell him what the fuck he can eat. If he want hot sauce, he don't need it. That's not your fucking business. You don't need a lot of shit that you fucking get. You don't supposed to do a lot of shit you do. But you telling him what the fuck he can eat. You hiding his shit. You turning the fucking refrigerator up. You throwing away food. There, I say she's always doing laundry, and I ain't seen her buy soap yet. I ain't saying she about the lights on by it.
It was already about a bundles. I'm trying to figure out how I'm still gonna make my little bit of something stretch out.
So she scheduled her hair appointment the other day. Meanwhile, the rent still needed to be paid. Sorry, Jose, we didn't talk about it. But the rent still needed to be paid. Although it had been half paid, like I said, he paid $1,100. $600 was still due. Now she gonna tell me, well, I told him I'm gonna pay because I make the most now. You're roommates. Roommates don't share cars. None of that. He's being real fucking good. Roommates mean you share a dwelling that's your room. This is your room. And this is the common area. The common area. My car is my car. I put food in this motherfucker. That's my food. We are not together. That does not mean that we are supposed to share like a household family dynamic. He was really good to her. So, with all of the fuck this shit being said and being the fuck done, I tell him I'm packing my shit. I said I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back to your house. I said I've packed all my stuff. I will not come back here again. Because I don't know if it's me. Because every time I come around here, it seems to be a problem. It's like she has a problem every time I'm here, and I don't like that, and I don't know what that is. The depression and all that shit. I don't want it around me. I don't want that kind of energy around me. I'm over it. Jose say, "Oh my God, TT, I thought it was me." I didn't know. I thought it was me. I didn't, I just didn't know. And I'm like, go ahead, say.
It was really taken aback because I'm thinking when she's leaving, she's getting up because it's me because she's gonna find out that she's gonna get in the car and she's gonna get a call about how fake I am. So I'm thinking, because I'm scared, I don't know the perspective or perception that's being drawn or spun on me. So in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh.
I never knew she had a conversation with him when I went downstairs that night about him being fake again around me. But I felt this spirit showed it to me, and I got up and packed my shit. And so I'm saying this to him, but he don't know. I keep saying, last night was too much. Last night was too much. He said it was. So go ahead.
We're both coming to the consensus of it was too much. We're both understanding, okay, I didn't know how to come to you and this, I didn't know how to come to you because I'm trying to explain. I really genuinely did not know how some conversations would go because when you have those real hardcore conversations to really tell her who she is and about herself, it would come back to me and I would be reprimanded and I would get that for a very long time. I would get a certain type of abuse for a very long time.
Because she said that when she told you though, Jose, nobody is reprimanding you. Everybody just letting you do what you want to do.
She said that everyone is.
Girl, Jose is 32.
Everyone is just pacifying you. Everyone just wants to go ahead and spoil you. You've been spoiled by everybody, by all of us.
And everybody already see it. Everybody think this. Everybody.
You don't never have a voice. Everybody needs to, you be thinking about, is it Aubrey? It's always Aubrey. It's always Aubrey. Because you don't have no voice. Excuse me. I have a voice. I have 7 layers of a voice that people haven't seen for 2.5 years that I've used on you. But
Then they be play fighting, and I'm like, I she is getting pissed because she's trying to tell me, no, you don't know what he said to me. You don't know what is it? Because he can't do no wrong to me. See, that's what I'm saying. He be trying to fucking show out. Y'all don't never think he doing nothing wrong because he's not. Not to me, he can't do no wrong. Especially when it comes to him. Because I know what he's been to. Listen. Go ahead, Zena.
We had a conversation before I went to work, and we had to break down how certain things were what they were, how they were, and how it looked. And
I told him what I didn't like about what I saw that she was doing to him and how it made me feel. And then he said, oh my God, I feel seen and I feel heard. He said, I had nobody to tell these things to, so I would sit in my closet because I just didn't know. I said, you thought that I would turn on you for her. And I thought you would go turn on me if I say something. So neither one of us was saying anything, you know? But I didn't like what I was seeing, and I didn't want to step on your toes. So then he's running it out to me of what the fuck she was doing as men.
none of it was right, none of it made sense. It was really hard for me to really comprehend how you're doing certain things when I've asked you, please don't do this, you're still doing this. You don't understand that I've done a lot and gave up a lot. And you keep thinking that this struggle, you have to survive. You got to learn to survive. It's called survival.
Meanwhile, she's talking about Sherry's doing work on her, Jeremy's doing work on her, even though I had to cut all of them off too. They have their own reasons why they got cut the fuck off. But I'm 45, I'm not going to keep putting up with the price bullshit. But go ahead.
And with that, here we are, going back and forth about what do you mean about surviving? I'm not about to learn how to survive. Or I'm telling you, I'm at my breaking point, I'm at my wit's end where I'm gonna let it all go. You don't understand what I'm saying about letting it all go. I mean, I don't mind letting everything that looks like something
No.
go.
Jose was late. He did not want to get out of my car. This is how deep the conversation was. Jose was probably like 30 minutes late. We sitting in front of his job, not directly in front. We had drove up just a little bit. I said, I ain't gonna park directly right in front of his job. But he did not want to get out the car because he needed to tell some fucking body the shit she had been doing and saying to him. Like, he got so mad that I was angry. Like, I was angry as the fuck. You understand me? The shit that I was being told that I saw when I thought I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, I don't want to step on nobody told off. Mad at me. Like I said, me saying something to her before, she screamed on me and hollered on me. You know what I'm saying? A couple times. And I'm just like, we walking on eggshells around her to not call this bitch to be slamming doors and banging on closets and breaking shit like because she's a fucking over and this is what she does. Like, and so I'm like, okay, well I'm leaving. So she tells Jose, yeah, I know why she left. But y'all together, y'all are too much. And I need my peace. I need my peace of mind.
And this is all the time. This isn't just in Nashville. This is a sequence of things that have happened for 2.5 years, even in Cincinnati. And it triggers me because I don't like that my friend has to leave. I don't like not being hospitable. That's never been me. That's not me. That's weird to me to be like that. It makes me feel very awkward and it makes me feel shitty. I feel like a bad person. So why don't you? That's where I try to bring things to come full circle. And then it's because you're fake. Or it's always constantly, I'm fake, I gotta do this, I always have to refresh myself. But I've healed all of me. What have you healed?
She doesn't
I just
want
need to know.
to. It's always tears and I can't because I'm trans. You don't understand the things that I've gone through with Tita. Girl, if you only knew what Tita has gone through, and I still choose to show up for people and still show up as a good fucking person, and bitch, and I'm being harassed and stalked daily, and I still show up, and I show up as a good fucking person. To me, that shit is no excuse whatsoever. But we ate that shit, Jose. We ate that shit. We let her have that shit. So at this point, I've heard enough because over the last few days, me and him were having conversations, and I had called Lisa, and I told Lisa, I said, this is an HR issue, Lisa. I hadn't even talked to Andrea because I knew her and Andrea had their own friendship, and I didn't want to skew that or step in on that, or you know what I'm saying? Like, but Lisa's HR, so I go to HR about this shit. And I'm like, I gotta release her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to see her. She can't be a part of the team. Lisa's like, okay, so what I'll do is send her a message, and I said, no, I gotta do it personal. I have to do this personal first because what I want you to know that is this is what's going on, okay? And this is what's been my life for 2.5 years, right? I still never told Andrea, so I said I might give it a week, to let Jose get himself together, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't. I couldn't. So I did it on your birthday, August 15th. I called a meeting. I'm driving in traffic. I called a meeting and I said, I know I'm too much. I get that. But I came in to rectify the situation today. And I said, well, not really rectify. And then I let her know that I don't fuck with you. I don't ever want to see you or talk to you again. This is done. You're no longer part of my team, a part of nothing that I have going on. And she just kept saying, okay, okay, okay. She was at work, okay. And I said, I said, you're a bully, you're toxic, you're ungrateful, you're selfish, and this is done. And I no longer want to see you or talk to you ever again. And then I said, and get the fuck out of my friend's house and give him back his fucking phone. And that is all, everybody. Have a great day, y'all. And I hung up, I ended the business call. Because it is fuck her, it is fuck you, Aubrey. I stood by your side even when it came to your parents and you confronting your parents, confronting all of the situations on Facebook. I stood 10 toes down because that's the type of friend I am. I even made it took her to get this lady not like this in her head. I'm gonna pay for this shit. To have to bring so she bitch, the shit that I've done
Cause you before was yesterday, and it's always he, but now it's all like me. I hear that beep beep beep. Lately, yes, your EBT. All right, I'm finna restart this. I just walked to the store.
So you said you wasn't gonna